Are there going to be bonus
Where's
questions?
Lambton?
No. Nope.
Grand, where's Lambton?
Where's what?
When Lambton undergoes what is it?
Yeah, it's on your yellow sheet.
Are you talking about like the lambda that we use in the first one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
from the
it would
first
have
question.
to be.
Yes, from the
It's
first
just play
question.
off of the first question. It's like the test ones.
Otherwise, if you don't know where lambda is, there's no way you can figure out where the one that would be created goes.
Okay, Mr. Brand.
Yes?
I already wait, okay, is the first and the second question also connected or no?
Is
Because
the
I'm getting
first
something
and the second question.
because I
No.
already have so like I can have something that's already in one of the spots from the first one.
The third one uses the first. If the second and the first go into the same spot, that was purely unintentional.
I need to write this down.
You don't need to write these down. You need to learn what kind of clues I'm giving you and how you can use them to find the place on the periodic table, because that is what Friday's test is all about. Which is why we spent the last week basically giving you practice questions, showing you the type of questions we would give you, and showing you what you need to understand to be able to successfully navigate this test. By the way, the second and the fourth one do go together as well, because it would be based off of where you put east in.
Like in a dream you had. Maybe like when you're a little girl,
Hi.
you had a crush on you, but
No, this is real.
this is real.
Like okay, never mind.
Okay.
Gamma we have? Yeah, we do. Lambda undergoes yeah. There's someone at the door.
Thank you. I'll get it in a sec.
Why did you say it so like matter of fact? You're like, there's someone at the door.
I meant to say it like after she knocked.
You did, but like, what was the point? He had already made the knock. It's not like it was a quiet knock. Like she knocked, you know. There's a kid in my third hour who doesn't knock.
Well, don't knock it.
Like he just sits at the door and hopes that someone sees him.
This is so embarrassing.
That's pretty much most kids who come to my
And I'm
classroom
like,
too.
why would you just do that? Like it takes 2 seconds to go.
You can just like sense like.
Not even. That was
sense
probably
my
1
presence
second right
outside
there.
the door.
No,
Like-
it's just kind of creepy when you turn over and there's a kid like.
Well, not even that, but because Christopher Ramirez is in that class, and he's like, I'm not opening door until he knocks. I see him. I'm not opening it until he knocks. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Chris, just open the door.
I agree with Chris. We do the same shit. Chris isn't right.
Like him?
He knocked.
Oh, he did. I
Just
didn't.
really quietly.
Aiden's the op now.
What?
We were just complaining about people like you. We're just complaining about people like you.
That's nice.
Mr. Brandis.
Yes.
For each beta particle, it's atomic number plus 1, right?
The atomic number increases by 1 for each beta particle, correct.
So that means it increases by 2.
Very good, because it increases by 1 for each beta particle.
It's -4. Yeah. Yeah, it's 2. So just take the 2 and just multiply by that.
I'm not feeling this gas anymore.
Oh my god.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yes.
I have a C- now.
Okay.
Because I did the test. I don't know why it was so like heavily like impacted on my grade.
What class?
I wonder why tests so heavily impact your
It was
grade.
one test that I missed, and it was like it made me fail.
No, I had a C, and I got over 100% on my last test. I went up by 2%. 2%.
Well, I mean, how much are the tests even worth in the grade book, actually?
It all depends on what the class is.
Oh, yeah, are you talking about for this class or what class?
History. French.
Where's
Benstrom?
Okay,
Maybe
I love that
show.
show.
We've only had
I'm gonna miss it so much.
class.
Yeah.
But like still, like I don't know.
Did you say you're gonna miss him?
You see him? You have to solve for it in
So yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like,
So like I haven't been through anything else in that class.
isn't he
I'm
not?
good with
Isn't
that
I just gotta say something.
grade. Honestly, I probably should.
you know, like the balls, like the tomato balls? Yeah. It's the squares.
I literally love those things. I have one of those, and it's in my room, and I keep it in the box so it doesn't get dirty. I love it.
Okay, the element name for the symbol for wavelength,
Oh, that's lambda.
lambda, and the unit of frequency, that's hertz, are in the same period as the number of d orbitals, 5, and are right next to each other. The symbol for wavelength has a smaller ionic radius, but a larger atomic radius than the one named for the unit of frequency. What does that mean again, Sophia?
The ionic radius jumps at the non-metal.
So the only way they can be next to each other, and the only way the ionic radius can be smaller than the atomic radius, is if they are next to each other and one is a metal and one is a non-metal. So since wavelength has a smaller ionic radius, ladies and gentlemen, that means wavelength has to be the metal and frequency must be the, frequency must be the non-metal. There you go. All right. This nitrogen family member is the least malleable metal in its family and is named for your high school.
East.
All right. And it is in the nitrogen family. Okay, 15. So it would be in the same spot as lambda here. So EA would go here as well. Now, obviously on the test, I wouldn't do this to you, but I was just writing questions. So that's why it ended up being in the same spot. Okay. So now we go to our next question, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, wrong one.
Why don't we get like the cool colors?
Like the cool colors.
Like the one you just had pulled up.
What's
You were like, oops, sorry, wrong one.
this one?
Yes.
Because I like that class better than you. Sorry.
That's crazy.
Well,
No, because
what?
first trimester chemistry had the cool one, and conceptual chemistry had like the dull
So
one.
now I flipped
And
it
it's-
around and you're
yeah.
mad at me.
Yes, because I thought chemistry was gonna have the cool one.
Dude, it's colors
It's
on a slide,
just,
though.
thank you. The element name for the highest energy form of EMR,
Gamma.
gamma, would be created when lambda undergoes beta decay and releases 2 beta particles. So here's lambda, okay? We are now placing gamma. Where would it be? When you say in front, can you tell me left or right?
Right. is what she means.
Right.
Well, in front is obviously right because the numbers are clean.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if in front meant over here because it's before it, or in front meant after it. I
No,
don't
like,
know.
You know, like, oh, Eurydice's in front because she's after.
You know when I'm in the highlights and then.
Okay, moving on to the last question here, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
The element name for the scientist who did the oil drop experiment. would be formed when Eastion undergoes alpha decay and releases one alpha particle.
So it goes back to the
So-
left two.
So, goes to the left two. Millikan, what is Millikan's symbol?
MK.
You have to be careful, ladies and gentlemen. Two things. Number one, if you write a symbol with two capital letters, I will mark it wrong, even if it is the correct symbol. Symbols have one capital letter and one lowercase. And there are a bunch of clues that have M's in them. So Meyer, Millikan, Mendeleev, microwave. Do not grab the wrong symbol. Okay? So make sure you're grabbing the right symbol so that you are putting it in the correct place. Questions? All right. Again, my suggestion to you, ladies and gentlemen, would be for you to do these on your own. Because on Friday, you're going to be taking the test on your own. However, that is completely up to you, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. Brand,
Yes. What can I do for you,
are
Austin?
you intimidated by my presence?
Am I intimidated by your presence? No, I'm intimidated by Cynthia's.
Maybe Cynthia's the beast, not you.
She literally is.
You're right.
It's the short ones you gotta be fearful of.
Right.
They bite
They're like
you in the
little
kneecap.
chihuahuas. Not even the
That's-
ankle.
I'm an ankle biter.
I'm not the beast.
Oh, you didn't give us enough, Mr. Brand. We need one more.
Do you? Are you sure? Are you positive?
I don't know. Am I sure?
I'm positive I gave you enough.
I am so sorry.
It's okay. Again, you're questioning if you think I know how to do my job. I understand that, but I did give you enough for your role. Because I had Aiden's all set for him because I thought he wasn't here.
I wish he wasn't here.
Instagram bios or what's going on?
It's not Instagram bios. Those are my
Have y'all ever seen Aiden's
Everyone knows
Instagram
me.
captions?
That shit was tough.
This is not tough.
That shit was
This
tough.
is not tough.
That shit was tough.
Did you guys see
Hey. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Go.
That was tough. Okay, that was actually tough.
That's
And Ronnie captioned it, and it was like, it took El Chapo 7 years to get out of prison.
Oh yeah,
It took
finally
like
get in
4.
four.
I was like, yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I'm a fool.
Yeah, I should have said that.
Stop, bro.
Yours is not so bad.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Who said that?
Him! That's what I say.
Oh, okay.
Like you. It's the black girl.
This is why I am.
Not interested.
You know what else crazy is? A pedophile.
Real.
I'm feeling it. You said okay, like that's not. Are you a pedophile?
I didn't put that in my caption. I said you don't. It was my card, but that shit was tough.
I don't listen to her.
Protons are also the.
Wasn't Aaron like
Are you like that for I think she still is. I've never
Yeah.
I like some of his music.
I listen to Kendrick.